Hi there, it's Nanette Bevan from VisArts in Rockville. I'm an artist and educator. I work primarily in glass, although I have done work in mixed media as well, particularly now since the kilns are less accessible than they were. I'd like to take this opportunity to show you our new project, which is a hanging panel, Poppies, on a field. This is a pre-fired base in the kit that you'll receive. It has 2 hooks already fired in, and the black design that we have fired on was done with an enamel paint, so it's permanent. But it gives you a nice form from which to work and create color and design with these tiny pieces of glass called frit. So let's get started. Hi there, and welcome to the fuse glass demonstration for the frit panel for Poppies. This is the finished piece. It's on a 6x6 piece of glass, and as I mentioned before, when you get your base, it will look like this. It will have the black enamel paint already fired on, as well as these hooks, which I don't have for the demonstration. You will also receive, I'm going to move this lovely fellow over out of the way, several bags of frit, which is finely ground glass. They will have a number on them that corresponds to the number in the Bullseye catalog. We use Bullseye glass, which is COE 90, coefficient of expansion and contraction. All the glass is the same, so it fires and cools at the same rate, which is important. You will also get a little Ziploc bag of gel glue, not unlike the glue you might have used in a school project. It's a water-based glue. If you get it on your clothes, you simply wash it off. I'm going to move this out of the way so I have a little more room. I often use a paper plate to put the frit on before I start my project so I can see what I've got. I might find a paintbrush helpful to help either put the frit on or brush it away from where I don't want it. Additionally, a spoon. This is an iced tea spoon. I like it as a long handle. There's nothing special about it other than that. So the first thing you might want to do is take your glue, and of course I started the project without scissors in front of me. I would say for this pack, snip the corner and put it on the plate, but what I'm going to do is just take some of this glue. So I'll have some right there, and we can save that for later. I also happen to have 2 plates, so I'm going to put the frit on one and leave the glue separate. So you'll notice that this says 1122. This glass, when it's fired, becomes much darker. So the red will darken. It looks sort of orangey at the moment, but after a full fuse, it'll become a nice juicy red. And I'm going to put some of that on there. And then the procedure is pretty simple. You can take a toothpick or a not very valuable paintbrush, and start to put the glue in the area that you want to have red frit. So for this demonstration, I'm taking this poppy on the outside, and I'm putting on some glue, and then I'm going to put this down. I'm going to take the spoon and just sprinkle a little frit on the glue. Okay. And that looks great. These help me get the pieces off where I don't want them. So I may save this over here to the side and pick it up and add it to the flower so it'll be nice and dark. This is a very meditative process. Once you've completed all the red, you can go to the next color. This Tangerine Orange is a fun color to put on top of the red. Here, I don't know if you can see too well, but the deep red creates the body of the color for the poppy. But there's a little tiny sprinkling of orange, which gives it a wonderful depth. So when you have finished putting your red down, you can just add a little bit of the orange. It'll look wonderful. Continue on with all the colors. Sometimes it's easier to do one color and wait, but it's up to you. So that's the basic strategy right there. Additionally, this glue needs to dry for 24 hours before you wrap it up and bring it back to VisArts. That will ensure that your frit design doesn't move around when you bring it back. So that's it. Put on some nice music. Get out your iced teaspoon with its nice long handle and enjoy.